Well, welcome back. As we first told you at the beginning of our newscast, tonight we are launching a 5-part series called Don't Be a Victim.
It's a safety alert designed to make you think more about your personal safety. News 5 discovered some protection items may give you a false sense of security, where others may actually provide you a better opportunity at survival.
Here's News 5's Emily Devoe.
Walking around town, getting inside your car, coming home for the night when you finish work. You can't predict when or where you'll be a victim of a crime, but you can prepare for it, sort of. Sure, you can buy all kinds of gadgets, but if you're not careful, they might cause you more trouble than they're worth.
What happens is we use those as a sense of security, and then we stop our powers of observation, and so we use them as a crutch.
The mind's the weapon, okay? And if the mind is not trained and not sharp and not prepared, whatever tool you have to use it effectively is very unlikely.
Scott Thompson and John Graham are experts in self-defense. They say any tool you buy is useless if you don't have the mindset to use it and a plan.
This is the weapon. Everything else is a tool.
There's a reason the self-defense industry makes so much money. People are afraid. Our News 5 strategy poll shows 54% of South Alabamians are worried they'll be a victim of a violent crime one day. It's not just women either. 53% of men have the same fear. That's just 3% less than the 56% of women who are also worried.
Crime and fear is something that, quite frankly, brings us all together. It's something we all have to worry about. And whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, a black, a white, a man or a woman, everybody needs to be, and from this poll, is worried about crime.
And we want to help you turn that worry into a plan for your own protection. So we put different pepper sprays to the test to find the best one. We found out the chances you'll be able to grab it in a critical moment. We'll take you to the gun range to show you just how difficult it is to shoot an attacker if you haven't been trained. And we'll show you why your house might be an easy target for criminals. But before we get to all that, you first need two things: situational awareness and common sense.
Situational awareness can really get you out of a lot of trouble, because what these crimes are, they're crimes of opportunity. In other words, you look like a likely victim.
Changing that's as easy as putting down the cell phone and making eye contact with the people you pass on the sidewalk.
Are they approaching me in a fast-paced manner? Do they have 1,000-yard stare in their eyes?
Sometimes it just means avoiding bad parts of town after dark.
If I'm going to go out at night, I make sure that I have a full tank of gas, so I gas up in the daylight hours. Bet
you didn't think of adding a flashlight to your self-defense plan, but you probably should.
A flashlight gives you what we call a pause in combat. Okay, you shine a bright light in anybody's eyes in the middle of the night. The first body reaction is close their eyes, turn their head.
No matter what you decide to do, you should start changing your habits and thinking of a plan now. I guarantee the criminals already have one.
All right, so here's one of the flashlights that a lot of us like in the newsroom. It's $20 at Walmart. It actually has jagged edges on both sides, it's a great little buy.
But honestly, do you think that could protect you?
Well, it could buy you time, and that's the whole goal here. Doing anything, giving you enough time to get away. And here's the thing. If you don't have some kind of plan in your head now, what you do, you're going to freeze up. That's your natural reaction. We're not trying to scare you or sensationalize this, because it happens all over every day. We want you to start thinking of what you would do if you were ever in a tough situation. In fact, tomorrow we try out 5 of the most popular pepper sprays, and as it turns out, not all of them work that great. So be sure to watch tomorrow right here at 5 o'clock.
All right, looking forward to that. Thanks, Emily.